Let's cover how to hide columns and rows in Google Sheets. If we haven't met before, my name's Melinda from Spreadsheetables, where we teach others to create and monetize Google Sheets to increase their revenue for digital products, memberships, and coaching programs. Now, if you're on the internet searching for how to unhide or hide columns and rows in Google Sheets, you could be referring to a couple things. There could be hidden rows or columns, or there could be groupings. Now, I'm going to cover both of those in this video. First up, if we want to hide, say, some rows in our Google Sheet, you're simply going to highlight the rows that you want. I'm going to click Shift and select multiple rows. And then all you're going to do is right click and select hide rows. Now, once you've done that, you'll notice that some arrows pop up here to unhide what you've hidden. So that's your signal to you that somewhere on the sheet, there is some columns or rows hidden if you see these arrows. Now to unhide them, all I have to do is click on it and it's going to unhide it for me. The same goes for columns. We can highlight multiple of those. We can right click and select hide columns and those disappear. And again, you'll see the arrows up at the top. Now, that's the first way that some cells can be hidden. The second way is by using groups. Now, again, I'm going to highlight a few different rows. Now I'm going to go up to View, and I'm going to go to Group, and I'm going to click on Group Rows 6 to 12. Now, you'll notice it's added this icon here that we can choose to collapse all of these rows. So if I select this, it's now collapsed all of these rows. So it's gone from 3, 4, 5, and then it skips to 13. Now, this is a great option if you want to have a lot of information in your spreadsheet, but it can be overwhelming to the eyes and you want to be able to collapse different information. Now, of course, when I select the plus button, it's going to open that up again. So it's created this group that can open and close. I can also right click on it. And if I have multiple groupings, I can expand all of them at once or collapse all of them at once. I can also go ahead and remove this group. Now, it doesn't take away the rows that was there, it just takes away that grouping. Now I'll show you a practical example of grouping rows in Google Sheets. This is a blogging checklist that we created, and I can open up this grouping here and you'll see that there's all sorts of checkboxes in here. So I can enter my blog post title here and then I can perform an audit and go through all of this information. And with this sparkline, it's going to show me my progress. Now, since this is quite long and there's multiple blog post titles that can go in here, I don't want to have all these checklists open. And that's why we've created this collapsible option here. Okay, that's it for hiding and unhiding columns and rows in Google Sheets.